what it is already. So, yeah, this intro's always got me, personally. Game by Giant Sparrow, published by Annupurina Interactive. Remains of Edith Finch, which should fade out into the water as we get... Wait, no, we'll be in first person, and it'll fade out into that. Yeah, I've played this once. Why is this game so nostalgic to me? So, I think that... Yeah, I originally played this on Xbox.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Sad thing though, right-click, zoom in doesn't really do too much, but that being said, I remember playing this on my old computer just before it broke.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
How about the other half, huh? Alright, yeah, we are... No, that would spoil it.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Yeah, the game reminds me a lot like,
since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Like a storybook, an interactive storybook. If that makes any sense, really.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
You know, I feel like she's right about that. Now, yeah, I believe that there's an Easter egg if you, I can't remember if you break off from the trail immediately, or if it was if you, continue walking.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Yeah, the moose is over here. Huh, there's where the hoof prints are from, huh? Yeah, run away. I feel like it's possible to go down the lower path, which...
The truth is,
I might do later on.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Yeah, maybe that was a better idea than going back to it, not gonna lie. Yeah, see here, it would have let us go this way, I believe anyway. So, now let's just continue with the main story.
Remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Hey, if it visits you in your dreams, should you really go back to it?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, it looks like it's ready to fall apart at any moment.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's much more than just it being a building code issue. This part creeps me out.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Yeah, I believe that... I remember once being scared of the mail slot.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I mean, have you seen the house with a clock in its walls? It probably was. Now, most things in this game are interactable with, well, almost most things, I should say. Not most things, but most things that we can interact with. That you would imagine being interactable with once inside. This made me scared once, too. Although now we're going to go directly and through,
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, later on you'll understand why I did that, but if you've never played before, but yeah, I guess I shouldn't warn it. But I guess I'm gonna warn
The power
it.
had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
So you like reading, huh? Now let's see. Secrets of the Stove, a pot of pies, the pleasures of Japanese cooking, a good table, Witch's Kitchen, the cuisine, I think that says. You know what? 20 likes, and I'm gonna actually make this. Like this recipe. It seems like it's easy enough.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I completely forgot of the existence of
Nothing
a cat.
in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Now, I believe at some point we get locked upstairs, so my
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Yeah, the game isn't even trying to hide it now, is it? So what I still don't know
Even
is...
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Yeah, I forget about how it could have sunk, I guess when there was... No, that's not... What? Alright, my computer might start to lag. Hopefully it won't. Wait, what? Yeah, not sure why that happened. No,
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
If only you knew, Edith. If only you knew.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Now, hold up. Milton died, I think that was. I kind of forgot, but, yeah, I think it's possible to get into all of them. So now, you know, we just have to walk.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
So are we talking about before or after his death? I legitimately can't remember. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, I mean, you do have the basement with, well, you might know.
The last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
I bet you didn't question it, huh? So, yeah, the game ends at 2010. Or, I mean, I think the game takes place during, like, 2018.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I mean, to be fair, she was famous. I should not have said that. I should not have said that.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, hey, it doesn't really matter, does it? Now, did she use that power when she was an adult?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Yeah, well, you sure chose a terrible place to put it, and you sure were a terrible architect if you can't even handle.
Mom must have locked the third-floor stairs on the night we left.
We can't even build it to last being sinking, huh? Guess when that someone was just on there. That being said, this would be a fairly nice house to live in if, well, you know.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Hold up, I thought that Molly was the cat. Oh wait, no. Were there multiple Mollys? Anyway, what sucks about that is the fact that one
I
of my
spent a
dogs,
lot of
Molly,
time playing in
is right
Great
behind
Uncle
me.
Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I mean, to be fair, could you really blame her?
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Until now. So now we're going to unlock this book, I suppose. Hold up, is that an actually realistic reflection? I think it is.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
So you ain't ever
Now
open
it was
up
time
this
to find
book?
out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh yeah, the game automatically does that. Hold up, now, yeah, we're...
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
So, you didn't know if it was,
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
smart idea, Edith.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Do we think that it would be useful for the gerbil?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
You know, if we can get this shut, we cannot, but, yeah, I have to agree with you on that. Now, one thing I can appreciate about this game, look, we've got feet. We're not just a head floating around in the void. Now, we need to go interact with this notebook. Oh, God. Yeah, it handled this like
December
FNAF
15th,
does.
1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
You know... Oh, those are... Yeah, I was thinking those were the hands. You know, I'm sure that,
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Now, are we really holding back from this, Molly? Are we really above that?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
You know, this is really a series of unfortunate
The
events,
gerbil
huh?
food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, a series of episodes of unfortunate events. Right, because, you probably know, but... Again, the reflections are amazing in the worst situations. Why can't... Like, I don't think even Red Dead has this level. Alright, so, she's not gonna break in, right?
I ate a lot of things that night.
You know, I think that the real...
Then I
Most
heard
dangerous
chirping
part.
outside my window.
I think the real most dangerous part... Nah, this,
I kept eating and eating.
Yeah, I'm doing this slightly out of order, aren't I? But, yeah, pro tip, if you got a 10-year-old child and she has her own room, why would you have... I think the bosoberry's right here. Hey.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Oh, I thought it was one word for the ages.
I reached
but,
out for her.
Hey, are these hallucinogenics? Because this is a lot like orphan tears.
I was a cat.
Turn to the bottle. Well, this is awkward to get used to. So,
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is one of the saddest parts in the game, in my opinion. Like, due to the simple fact that, we're hunting down a cat right now. So we're gonna go up the intended path. Good thing I've played this before,
I,
so I know it.
almost got her.
You know, I'm on the bird side right now. Yeah, no, it's not possible to fall down. I could have sworn that... Yeah, I think this is quite buggy.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Now that being said, I don't know how I did that. I'll never know. I'll never understand either. Oh yeah, there are multiple parts to the tree. So we just have a... So it just breaks off from there, huh? Oh, here we go. Just continuously try to jump aimlessly anywhere. We're right back to where we were. Oh wait, we needed to be up on the railing.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
No, I want to know what in the world... Why in the world this is something that realistically I'm not shocked that they'd have in the 80s. I think we end up... Oh wait, I think we're supposed to continue going up.
I gobbled her up.
Then we turn into an owl,
Suddenly,
right?
I was an owl.
Yeah, we are.
First, all I heard was the wind.
Ah, so, I believe it's in here.
Rabbits.
Yeah, so we're gonna grab one.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Yeah, this is why I don't like the first part of this game. I mean, it gets better later on, don't get me wrong.
A mama rabbit.
Now, bruh. No, okay, we barely got this one.
She was almost too
think
good
we-
to carry. I
think that this is where
but I
we
couldn't
change it.
Stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Yeah, maybe a shark wouldn't survive all that well on a tree. Hey, bird. Okay, we've gone a little bit farther down. This'll hurt. No, it didn't. I lied.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yeah, there should be one seal here.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Hold up, what? Come on, seal. Hey, seal! Oh, this should slow it down
Tore
at
off her
least.
flipper, and it tasted really good.
Good, now it'll also give us a permanent blood stain to follow.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry,
Now, what do you mean about
I
this?
jumped out of the water. When I
Ah, great
opened
job,
my
we
eyes,
flied.
Everything had changed.
Now, Bruh. No. No. No! Oh, I can subscribe to the next episode because I am not getting out of this. Bye!